Hello, dear children. In the last class, we've studied if the decimal expansion is terminating, that is a rational number. If the decimal expansion is terminating, that is a rational number. If it is non-terminating, then we have to consider two cases. If the decimal expansion is non-terminating but repeating, that is a rational number. If non-terminating and non-repeating, that is irrational number. Okay. Not only this, we've already studied two theorems. That is, if the decimal expansion is terminating, it is in the form of P by Q, and Q can write in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. And if we can't write in the form of 2 raised to m and into 5 raised to n, that decimal expansion is non-terminating but repeating. Okay. Using that theorem, today we are going to do some problems given in exercise. Okay. Again we can, if the decimal expansion is terminating, we can write Q as 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. If the decimal expansion is terminating. If we can't write in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n, if we can't write, then the decimal expansion is non-terminating but repeating. Okay. One question given here. Without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational number will have terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. That is, without doing division. Okay, we have to check it whether the given rational number's decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating but repeating. Okay, given these all are rational numbers. That is why either terminating or non-terminating but repeating. First question is 13 by 3125. 13 by 3125. Yes. First of all, we have to check it whether these 13 and 3125 are co-primes. That means no common factor. 13 and 3125, it has no common factor, that are co-primes. Next step is we have to check it whether we can write this 3125 in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. If so, we can tell this rational numbers decimal expansion is terminating. How can we check? That is, we have to write the prime factorization of 3125. 3125. 5, 6. That is 3125 is 5 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So equal to 13 by 5 raised to 5. Okay. Now we can write 3125 as 5 raised to 5. Now we got 5 as the factor. Can we write it 2 also there? Why not? We can, because 5 raised to 5 is same as 5 raised to 5 into 1. 5 raised to 5 into 1. Can we write 1 in the form of 2? Yes, we all know that 1 equal to 2 raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 equal to 1. That is 13 by 3125 equal to 13 by 5 raised to 5 into 1 equal to 13 by 5 raised 5 into 2 raised 0. Now q we can write in the form of 5 raised m into 2 raised n, where m and n are non-negative. Non-negative is 5 is non-negative, 0 also non-negative. So what we can conclude here? Quotient we can write in the form of 5 raised m into 2 raised n. So this rational numbers decimal expansion is terminating. Okay, this one is terminating. Like that, you can do remaining problem also. While doing, dear children, first if it is not in simplest form, write it in simplest form and try to write the q, p by q. Q part is 2 raised m into 5 raised n. Listen, 2 raised m into 5 raised n means if any number other than 2 and 5 is there means we can tell that is not in the form of 2 raised m into 5 raised n. That is why it is non-terminating but repeating. Okay, dear children, here a question. 129 by 2 raised 2 square into 5 raised 7 into 7 raised 5. Yes, here, dear children, you can see that not only 2 in q, in denominator not only 2 and 5, a 7 also there. So what we can tell? This is not in the form of 2 raised m into 5 raised n. So this rational numbers decimal expansion is non-terminating but repeating. Okay. Yes, dear children. Nice. Like there are so many problems given there. That all you can try yourself. Yeah. One more question given. Question number 2 you can do yourself. Next, third question. The following real numbers have decimal expansion as given below. In each case, decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational, end of the form p by q, what can you say about the prime factors of q? That is, first question is given as 43.123456789. What can you say, dear children? Yeah, this decimal expansion is terminating. Terminating means ending there. After 9, there is no number. So, what you can tell? If the decimal expansion is terminating, it is a rational number. If it is a rational number, you have to write that in the form of p by q. How will you write this one? In the form of p by q. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by what? That means after the decimal point, if there are 9 digits, in the denominator there should be 9 zeros. That is 10 raised 9. You can write yes 1 and 9 zeros. Okay. The next question here. Same way you move to the next question and do. Then a very important problem given there is third question. 43.123456789 bar. What about this number? Here we can tell that bar means it is repeating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. That number is repeating. Then we can tell 43.123456789. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It goes like that. That is why a bar. Okay. That is, this decimal expansion is not terminating but repeating. Okay. If it is so, that is it is a rational number. That is non-terminating but repeating means it is a rational number itself. If it is a rational number, how will you write it is in the form of p by q? For that one, first we will consider the given number as x. X equal to 43.123456789. That you give as equation number 1. Okay, then what to do means, dear children, yeah, check how many digits are repeating. 9 digits are repeating. So what you have to do means, you have to multiply this number, this equation with how many digits are repeating, that much zeros. A 1 and that much, that number, that is 1 and 9 0. 9 numbers repeating, so you have to multiply with that number. Yes, that number, that is into x multiplied. When we multiplied LHS, you have to multiply RHS also with the same. Okay, that is how many numbers are repeating. You have to consider a number with that much zero, 9 zeros here. Then consider that number and multiply the first given first equation x. Okay, then when we multiply, what it will be? Yes, what is 43.123456789 into this number 100 crore? How will you? Yes, that means while multiplying, yeah, according to the number of zeros, the same number of the digits, decimal point will move to right side according to the number of zeros. That means will move to nine places. Yeah, that is 9 zeros. X equal to, then 43 point 1 2 3 up to 9 is there. 9 places moving to 9 places means, again here point. After the point, what it will be? I've told that bar means it is repeating. Again it is 5 6 7 8 9 like that, a bar. Again it is repeating. Yeah, that means there a bar. That's why this one is equation number 2. Equation number 1 and 2. Okay. Next, what to do means subtract, that is equation number 2 minus 1. Equation number 2 minus 1. Okay. By subtracting, I am subtracting LHS first. That is LHS of the equation number 2 minus LHS of equation number 1. Then RHS of equation number 2 minus RHS of equation number 1. Okay. LHS. What is equation number 1's LHS? Minus x. X means here what is the coefficient of x? 1. If we didn't write, that is 1 itself. While subtracting, what will get? 99 crore, 99 lakh, 99,999 EX. That is the LHS. Okay. This is the LHS. LHS, let it be there. 99 crore, 99 lakh, 99,999x LHS. Then RHS. I am subtracting RHS. That is equation number 2's RHS is 9 also there, a bar, then 43. This is RHS of equation number 1. Yes. While subtracting, what will get? Okay, both are decimal number. Yeah, listen dear children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bar in both the cases. Same thing. Same one is subtracting. So, 0. Here. Here, 0. No number there. There is no number after the decimal point. That's why no need to put a decimal point. Then 9 minus 3, 6. 8 minus 4, 4. Then other all same. This is the RHS. This is the RHS. LHS equal to RHS. Then what is the LHS you got? 99 crore, 99 lakh, 99,999 x equal to, what is the RHS you got now? 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6. Okay. Then this is the equation I got. Then what is Ex? From this, what's our aim? To write the given x. First we started with Ex. We had to write x in the form of P by Q. If it is so, what is x? 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6 by, yeah, now this x is in the form of P by Q. Okay. Okay, dear children, I think you understood that. Okay.